All right, y'all. Welcome to Johnson Daily Sports again. As you know, I'm a big Michigan fan since like 96, 97. So we did lose to TCU, so salute to TCU. I do like TCU because I thought about moving to Dallas for a minute and pursuing my master's degree there. So still thinking about it. So it's just a good area and a good school. So shout out to them. But I'll start with the quarterbacks. On the Michigan side, I'm going to start with the losing team first. McCarthy threw the 20 for 34. 343 yards, 10.1 yards per pass, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 78.5 QBR, not quarterback rate, QBR. So 78 is not bad, actually. Dugan played better as far as, actually McCarthy played better in my opinion, but because they both threw 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 7.8 yard average for Dugan, 225 yards, 14 for 29, and then but the guy that really killed us was the running back. Let's start with TCU running backs this time. Amari DeMarcado, 17 carries for 150 for 8.8 yard average and 1 touchdown. So it's kind of even because we didn't have Chrome and then they didn't have they had Miller for 8 carries. Kendre Miller, he had 8 carries for 57 yards. Duggan had 15 carries for 57 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, so he did play better on that end as far as the rushing goes. But I think McCarthy waited too late to run, man. I didn't know he could run like that. 10 rushes for 52 yards and a touchdown. Donovan Edwards, 23 carries for 119, 5.2 yards per carry. He didn't score a touchdown, but he had a good game, I think. I mean, it was a long run at first. They couldn't contain him after that, but I just said, it's like, we had our original thing, like McCarthy threw for more yards than what he usually do. Edwards ran a little bit lower than what he usually do, but we was playing from behind too. So receiving, Quentin Johnson, I knew he was gonna have a good game. I'm not a biased Michigan fan, bro. 6 catches for 163 yards for 1 touchdown. Tay Barber had 2 catches for 12 yards and 1 touchdown. Ronnie Bell, 6 for the Michigan side. Ronnie Bell, 6 catches for 135 and a touchdown. Roman Wilson, 5 catches for 104 and a touchdown. Nothing else really to mention. Schumacher, they tight end. He's a good tight end. 1 catch for 32 yards. He did go to the locker room and they came back. A couple fumbles. Michigan lost 1 fumble. And, both teams lost 1 fumble, so it was basically even, really. That's why the game was so close. And then defense, the interceptions were won by Bud Clark for 41 yards and a touchdown. And then D. Winters, 1 interception and a touchdown. So he threw 2 pick sixes. And then Duggan threw 2 interceptions to Mike Sanristo and Rob Moore, but we didn't get no yard. We got 8 yards on one and 0 on another one, no touchdowns. So sacks, Makari Page had 1 for Michigan. We only had 1 sack the whole game, and I went Duggan under the rushing yards on my bets just because I thought Michigan was gonna be able to get to him. But sacks for Weston had all 4 sacks. Dylan Horton had all the sacks, 4 sacks for the TCU. And then players for like 5 tackles or more for the TCU. Miller Bradford had 8. D. Winters had 7. Dylan Horton had 6. And he had 5 solo, 4 sacks, 4 tackles for a loss, and a pass deflection, man. He was the MVP on defense, in my opinion. Abraham Camera, 6 tackles. And then everybody I'm out the name had 5. Johnny Hodges, Bud Clark, and Jamoy Hodge had 5. Then for Michigan, Ron Moore had 12 tackles. Makari Page had 7. Mike Sanristo had 7. He the one who got the interception too. Rob Moore had 12 tackles on the interception, so he was our MVP on defense, I think. And then Junior Colson, 6 tackles. Michael Bear had 5. I'm just gonna do 5 or more. Then I did the interceptions. Kick returns, nothing really to talk about. Actually, AJ Henning had 3 for 78 for Michigan. 3 returns for 78 yards, 26 yard average. Darius Davis had 4 kick returns for 75 yards. I'm trying to keep this under 5 minutes. Punt returns, Darius Davis did have a big punt return, 1 for 31 yards. Henny had 2 for 16. So Davis did better than Henny on the punt returns, but Henny did better than Davis on the kick returns. Kicking, no problem there. Moody 3 for 3 for the Michigan, 59 longest, 2 extra points, 11 points. And then they kicker had 1 for 1. Griffin killed 100%. 33 was his longest, 6 for 6 extra points, 9 points. He only kicked 1 field goal, which shows that our defense can stop them, man. Punting, we punted 5 times, they punted 6 times. They punted Jordy Sandy, 44.5 yard average, one inside the 20. To our punter, actually our special teams played great, I think. Brad Robbins, 5 punts for 223 with 44.6 yard average, and 3 of them inside the 20. So our punter did good, Jay Moody did good, AJ Henning did good. So the kick return, punt return, kicking, punting, no flaws really there. So yeah, so TCU going on to play Georgia in the national championship. They beat us 51-45, so salute to them. Both of us 13-1 now. So it was number 2 Michigan versus number 3 TCU. So they're going to play number 1 Georgia. I don't know when it is. I don't want to misquote it, but that's it, man. Peace.